Introduction. Have you ever marveled at the towering statues of Buddha around the world and wondered about the stories behind their creation? In this video, we're going on an epic journey through history, discovering the great Buddha statues that have become symbols of peace, wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment. From the towering Leshan Giant Buddha in China to the serene Wat Pho reclining Buddha in Thailand, each monument tells a powerful story of devotion, artistry, and deep spiritual significance. Make sure to stick around until the end, because if we hit 5,000 likes, I'll dive into the fascinating life and teachings of Padmasambhava, the great Tibetan Buddha. Let's begin this inspiring journey. The story of great Buddha statues begins thousands of years ago, rooted in the spread of Buddhism across Asia. These monumental statues are not just artistic achievements. They represent the Buddha's presence in the world, reminding people of his teachings and the path to enlightenment. From humble beginnings, small statues of the Buddha slowly evolved into towering masterpieces. One of the most iconic Buddha statues is the Leshan Giant Buddha in China, carved into a cliff face over 1,300 years ago. At 71 meters tall, it is the largest stone Buddha in the world. Legend has it that the monk Hai Tong initiated the project to calm the turbulent waters of the river below. The creation of this magnificent statue took 90 years, a testament to the devotion and craftsmanship of the people involved. The Wat Pho reclining Buddha in Thailand is another awe-inspiring example of Buddhist art. Measuring 46 meters in length, the reclining posture symbolizes the Buddha's entry into nirvana. Covered in gold leaf, this statue is a representation of the Buddha's final moments, exuding peace and serenity. Visitors from around the world come to pay their respects and reflect on the Buddha's teachings. In Japan, the great Buddha of Kamakura stands as a symbol of resilience. Originally housed in a temple, this 13.35-meter bronze statue has withstood earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons for over 750 years. The Kamakura Buddha's calm expression and meditative posture remind people of the impermanence of life and the strength that comes from spiritual practice. Moving to Sri Lanka, we find the Avukana Buddha, a 12-meter standing statue carved from a single rock face. Created during the 5th century, this statue is a remarkable representation of the artistic mastery and devotion of Sri Lankan Buddhists. The figure's poised stance and gentle smile convey a sense of peace and stillness, embodying the essence of the Buddha's teachings. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. This quote by the Buddha resonates through the centuries, as many of these statues were created not only as symbols of devotion, but as beacons of hope and light for future generations. The Buddha Dordinma in Bhutan is one of the world's newest great statues, standing at 54 meters. Built to celebrate the centennial of the Bhutanese monarchy, this golden statue contains over 125,000 smaller Buddha statues inside. It's a monumental tribute to the spread of Buddhism in the modern world, blending traditional craftsmanship with contemporary vision. In India, the birthplace of Buddhism, the great Buddha statue in Bodh Gaya holds a special significance. Standing 25 meters tall, this statue marks the site where the Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Built in 1989, it serves as a reminder of the Buddha's journey toward wisdom and spiritual awakening. Moving westward to Afghanistan, we find the now destroyed Buddhas of Bamiyan, which stood at 53 and 35 meters respectively. These statues were carved into the cliffs of Bamiyan over 1,500 years ago, only to be tragically destroyed in 2001. Despite their loss, the memory of these grand statues remains a symbol of the resilience of Buddhist culture and history. In Thailand, the Phuket Big Buddha stands at 45 meters, towering over the landscape with its serene white marble figure. It was built through donations from people around the world and has become a symbol of unity and global devotion. Visitors often sit at the statue's feet to meditate, finding solace and peace in its quiet presence. Tiantan Buddha, also known as the Big Buddha of Hong Kong, is a striking bronze statue seated atop a lotus flower, symbolizing purity rising above worldly attachments. Completed in 1993, it's one of the largest seated Buddha statues in the world, drawing pilgrims and tourists alike to admire its grandeur and meditate in its peaceful surroundings. In Vietnam, the Lady Buddha statue of Da Nang, standing at 67 meters, gazes out toward the ocean, offering protection to sailors. This beautiful white marble statue is a symbol of peace and hope, inspiring millions of people with its elegance and serene presence. In Myanmar, the Leshan Giant Buddha is a standing statue that rises to 116 meters, making it one of the tallest in the world. It is located in the Katakan Tong, facing a 90-meter-long reclining Buddha. Together, these statues create a powerful scene of the Buddha's life, reminding all who visit of his journey toward enlightenment. In Nepal, the World Peace Buddha Stupa near Pokhara stands as a symbol of peace and unity. Overlooking the serene Phua Lake and Annapurna Range, this statue serves as a place for reflection and meditation. It's a reminder that the Buddha's message of peace is needed now more than ever. In Thailand's Wat Muang, you'll find the Great Buddha of Thailand, standing at an incredible 92 meters. This golden statue is a beacon of spirituality in the area, drawing thousands of devotees and tourists every year. Its sheer size represents the magnitude of the Buddha's teachings, which continue to influence people across the globe. The Daibutsu of Todaiji in Nara, Japan, is one of the largest bronze statues of Buddha in the world, standing at 15 meters. This statue is housed within one of the largest wooden buildings in the world, symbolizing the grandeur of both the Buddha's presence and the devotion of those who follow his teachings. The Spring Temple Buddha in China, standing at a towering 128 meters, is currently the tallest Buddha statue in the world. It was built as a symbol of peace and unity after the Bamiyan Buddhas were destroyed. The immense size of this statue reflects the enduring strength of Buddhism, even in the face of destruction. In Japan's Ushiku, the Ushiku Daibutsu stands at 120 meters, holding the title of one of the tallest statues in the world. Made of bronze, this statue is a remarkable tribute to Buddha's teachings and a spiritual landmark for millions who visit it each year to experience its grandeur and peacefulness. In Thailand, the Buddha of Wat Suthit sits in a grand meditative pose, surrounded by stunning murals. It's a spiritual center for Bangkok residents and travelers, symbolizing the Buddha's ever-present influence on modern life. Finally, we visit the reclining Buddha of Galviharaya in Sri Lanka. Carved into the rock face, this ancient 14-meter-long statue is one of the most revered in the country. The serene expression on the Buddha's face reflects a state of deep inner peace, reminding us all of the possibility of reaching enlightenment in our own lives. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the great Buddha statues around the world. Each of these monumental statues serves as a timeless reminder of the Buddha's teachings and the power of devotion, art, and spirituality. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Remember, if we hit 5,000 likes, I'll release a video on the life and teachings of Padmasambhava, the Tibetan Buddha. Let's continue exploring the incredible impact of Buddhism together.